Do you know your value? Now, not the value people place on you, not the value measured by your salary, your income. Not the value determined by how many followers you have on TikTok, on Facebook, or Instagram. Your true value. Now, your value is not created by applause, right? Your value is not increased by validation. Your value is not reduced by rejection. Your value is inherent. It's deeper than all of these things. Now, a diamond, for example, if it's buried in the ground, it remains what? It remains a diamond. It remains what? It retains its value. Now, gold inside a rock is still gold, okay? And you, even when overlooked, when underestimated, or you're misunderstood, you still carry a value, right? Now, some people will not see it that way. People will not see some things about you. Now, some environment will not even reward it. They won't reward those values you have. Now, there are some seasons that will also not reflect it. There are seasons in life that you wonder if you really have your value. Now, but none of this cancel your value anyways. Now, as a young person, your value is not waiting for permission. Okay? Your dreams, they are not too big. Your voice, they are not too small. Your journey is not too late. So even for the older generations, irrespective of your age, so your value did not expire with time. No. Now, your wisdom is currency. Your experience is power. Now, that's your story. Is someone else's survival guide. So you can still see that even as a whole person that you are, you have a lot of value inside of you. And you have people who can benefit from that value. You can be a big guide for a lot of people. Now, when you know your value, okay, you stop begging people for attention. Come on. When you know your value, you stop shrinking to fit every room. Rooms that cannot even hold your greatness. Rooms that are smaller than you. You are bigger than those rooms, but because you don't know your value, you try to shrink yourself into those rooms. Now, when you know your value, you stop comparing yourself. You stop comparing your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20. It's different. Now, values changes how you work, changes how you carry yourself, it changes how you speak, changes what you tolerate. Value. Now, you no longer chase acceptance when you're valuable. You attract alignment. People just want to align with your value. Now, you no longer settle for crumbs. You pursue purpose. You don't chase crumbs. You no longer doubt your existence. You just embrace your assignment. You embrace your purpose. You chase what you're after. So today, guys, reminding yourself, if you're watching this right now, tell yourself, I am valuable without performance. And I am valuable without perfection. I am valuable even in progress. The truth is, everyone is a work in progress, right? But then we all carry a measure of value. So don't forget, build, learn, okay? Heal if you need to heal. Try again, stand again, dream again. So the best value is not something you earn. It is something you recognize. You need to recognize that value. Now, the moment you recognize it, the world will begin to respond to it the moment you recognize it. So know your value, protect your value, invest in your value, and walk in your value. You are not ordinary. You are not accidental. You are valuable. Tell yourself, I am valuable. I am too valuable to be ignored. Tell it to yourself.